I put a big question mark. This is a perpetual. This is the Hummingbird Mint Plant M53235. This is $29.96. By the way, everything in the show, free shipping and handling for you. This breaks down to about $7.49 a piece, and you are going to be getting two each. Two of that beautiful rosy posy,
right here,
that bright pink, and two each of the mango tango.
Shall we dance?
These are fun.
They're awesome. They're only 18 inches tall.
What is a perpetual, though?
It is a perennial, which means it comes back every year.
Okay.
And perpetual means that it starts blooming early in the season and blooms all the way till frost. It never stops blooming. And look at these colors together. Absolutely saturated. The deer will not touch them. Butterflies and hummingbirds will show up for miles around to be in your garden, whether these are in containers or in the ground.
And these have a bit of a unique texture to them, don't they, as well?
Oh, they're great for cut flowers, great texture, but it also gives it that billowing effect that you want in your garden, because when the wind hits it, they start dancing for you.
Oh, now we're talking. Now, see, now I want to tango a little bit, and I don't even know how to. But this is what's so beautiful. And think about all of these gorgeous colors. You're getting a total here of 4 pieces, and these are also fragrant.
They're very fragrant. In fact, every portion of the plant is fragrant. Not just the blooms, but also the foliage. It smells like a cross between lemons and mint. The deer will not touch it, but when you brush against it, it's beautiful. And on warm days, the fragrance comes up. I have them in containers around my patio area, you know, where I'm sitting out there, because it's not just about what you see with your eyes. You also want to have the entire experience and be able to smell the plants.
Well, you're getting that set of 4. You get 2 of the pink, which are the rosy posy, and 2 of the kind of orangey, which are the mango tango.
Correct.
$29.96. If you use your Q card, by the way, our credit card at QVC, you can break that down over 3 months, and it's $9.98 per month. So my first question to you, you mentioned pots, you mentioned certain places. Where's the best place to plant these?
Full sun to just morning sun.
Okay.
They work just fine that way. But what I love about them in the perennial border, it's one of the finest perennials for your flowering border, because if the plant next to it happens to putter out, this fills it in because it's got volume to it. It's only 18 inches tall, but it will get wide. You know how you see this little skinny chicken walking around in the garden, and when she sits down in her nest, you know how they fluff up to cover the eggs? That's what this plant will do in your flower bed. It will fluff up and cover the mulch area.
I love it. And all you have to do is kind of plant it, let it go. Do we need to worry about fertilizing or anything like that?
I use our bud and flower booster, which we have right here.
Yes, we do.
Customer top rated. One of these goes into a gallon. Just pop it in there, it melts. I fertilize mine about once every 2 to 3 weeks, and that's the best insurance policy of all for your plants. But this is the way that they're going to come out. So you've got nice plants that are really well rooted. Plant these about 2.5 feet apart. They're going to bloom their heads off this year. These are already setting bud. Perpetual means a perennial that never stops blooming.
Well, and look at the color. And you said these get to be what, about 16 to 22 inches high or so?
I say 18, just so I only have to say one word.
See, now that's a smart man right now. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. But of all of the plants that we've introduced on QVC, this has been the #1 favorite new perennial for my Facebook friends, because you know lilies, you know iris, you know things like that. A lot of people had never heard of the hummingbird mint, whose proper name is agastache, and so they had never tried agastache before. They're all about it the same way I am. I use more of this perennial than any other perennial for my clients.
Well, and
#1.
Well, and see, this is what you get. You know what? Maybe a landscaper is not in the budget, but you allow us to be able to get all of this knowledge and all of this fun, and we appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, I enjoy doing it because it's always something new coming in. There are a lot of different agastache plants out there. Some of them are quite tall. These are 18 inches tall, basically. And so they will work really well in your garden. Keep in mind, sun, no deer. The deer will not eat these. And I'm going to do a little trick right now, because we got our big host promo.
Yes, we do. Our big pick of the show coming up a little bit later.
In the show, but I wanted to show you
nice.
how beautiful these colors are together. These are the cone flowers that we have coming up toward the end of this 2-hour show. But this is the big pick of the show. Look at the colors with the agastache or the hummingbird mint. Butterflies will be all over both of these. Also, listen to this. The deer don't eat the cone flowers. or the hummingbird mint.
And I know that you're having a little bit of a beef with the deer these days, so we want to keep the deer out because we love all creatures, but you want to be able to enjoy your flowers and not have them be dinner. That's the thing.
Yeah, the trick is don't tempt them. It's like buying the plant that's going to be the right height. Say if you want something to be 18 inches tall, this is a one for you. So I like to look at the mature size. People are always fighting with their plants or they're fighting with nature. You don't have to stop all that fighting.
No.
Stop it right now.
No, but you're still having a little garden party because the butterflies and the hummingbirds are coming out. We're standing in front of two, but you get this whole swath
here.
here.
Get down on that end, I'll get on this end.
Well, there you go. We're going to be nice little bookends for the beauty here.
It's like the Scott brothers, except not as tall.
No, well said. You're going to get two of the Rosy Posy and two of those Mango Tango. So then we say, you know, do you want to put them in the pot? I love that you pointed out, since they're fragrant, maybe put them somewhere, if it's sunny, under a window. So when the window's open, you get the fragrance in there.
It's beautiful.
Or in that pot by the door.
And if you've just got a patio, by the way, the Scott brothers has some beautiful pots in the shows today. I love them. I'm going to be showing some of their pots with some of our products.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You'll see that. So there, you can get this is one-stop shopping here.
Well, it is, and if you're saying, well, the Scott brothers, they were on at 2 a.m. Eastern here with Mary DeAngelis, and they did have some great stuff. So if you go to items recently on air on QVC.com, as you scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to find out what they have. But this is all about what we can accomplish.
Saturated color, and look at those colors. We've also got canna lilies coming up in the collection that match those colors. Beautiful. But if you want something that the deer are not going to eat, only 18 inches tall, a great addition to your perennial border because these are perpetuals. That means they come back every year. They never stop blooming. It's a great source for butterflies, hummingbirds, and cut flowers. I love to go out and make flower arrangements. This is great in a flower arrangement.
Well, they're beautiful, and I love that this is not a choice of, because you're going to get that really beautiful pink. You're also going to get this Mango Tango, which it's that kind of sweet orange color. It's just that inviting color, and this is what you get. And these are low maintenance too, right?
They're absolutely low maintenance. Once they get established, they'll take drought. They come back every year. I don't care how cold or how hot it gets. These are the nuts and bolts of your garden. It's not just about daylilies anymore. The Agastache will take you through.
4 pieces of the Perpetual Hummingbird Mint plant breaks down to $7.49 a piece. The total here, $29.96 and free shipping and handling. These are M53235. And I do want to remind you as well, everything comes home with a growing guide.
Yes, indeed it does, specific to the item. Save those growing guides and also keep them with your fertilizers. That's the best insurance policy of all. Look at there. There are the cannas.
Oh, there they are.
See the tall plants? That's my backyard.
Oh, is it? There's Carolyn Gracie.
She sneaks over all the time. She's stalking me.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to get a restraining order.
Somebody. But here is the thing. You can get the 3-piece Tropical Dream in your own yard. Tropics in the backyard. No plane ticket. No need to pack a bag. You just go out, you sit out there, you relax, and you enjoy it. That's coming up in a little bit. But first, we're talking combining beauty and combining flavor, and once again, you're combining it all in your yard because we are talking raspberries.
Yes, and this is a horse of a different color, as they would say on The Wizard of Oz.
One of my favorite